Patrick, how does it feel to be captain now?
I mean, it's a huge honor. We got a great group of guys, a lot of great leaders, so to be chosen, it's obviously, like I said, a huge honor. But like I said before, we got a lot of great leaders on the team, so it's pretty easy.
How eager are you guys to finally get the first official practice in and get going?
We're really excited. As much as we like Captain Koudys' practices, we're really excited for the first official.
What kind of practices is Captain Koudys?
Hard, very, very hard. A lot of skating.
There's a lot less new this year than last year when you're moving into this arena and getting to know each other better and everything. How much does it help to basically have the same team this year, the additional 3 guys that you had last year?
Well, it's huge. I mean, we all know how everyone plays. We kind of have a general idea of how the lines are set up, and I think the guys we played with before, and since we're all older, we've bought in, and it's going to take a lot. It's going to be a lot quicker for our team to get the new guys on board and start where we left off from last year.
Do you feel like almost like not extending last season, but really just picking up where you left off rather than just sort of figuring things out again from not square one, but where maybe a normal season might begin?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if like I can tell from practice that our team's playing the exact way we want to. I mean, maybe a few games or maybe a week or so to get the rust off and get back in the swing of games, but shouldn't take too long at all.
David, you were the second leading scorer on the team last year as a freshman. You sort of set the bar higher than that for moving forward as a sophomore.
Yeah, I think obviously everyone wants to come back and have another good year, but personally, I expect a lot from myself, and I have the bar set high for myself. I know Eric would probably say the same about him. So, but I think there's a lot of good inner competition within the forwards, especially among the goal scorers. So, I think it's healthy competition.
Overall, the sophomore class, what do you expect out of it this year? It was a pretty core group of guys last year.
I think we expect a lot from ourselves. I think our teammates expect a lot from the sophomores to play a key role, and I think the coaches do as well. We have a lot of different roles within that class, and we each contribute in different ways. So I think for the sophomores, we're all looking forward to contributing a lot more this year.
Coach just said you guys want to Zach Czar until probably close to Christmas, after Christmas. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do? This is for any of you guys. What are you going to do to kind of counteract that and pick up where it's lost?
I think Holstrom and I have to hit a lot more people, I guess.
I mean, he's a great player, and obviously sucks that he's out. But I think if everyone just plays their game and stick to what we do as a team, I think we'll be just fine.
Now that you guys have that season under your belt in this building, kind of the first Big Ten season, you guys had a couple upset wins. Is there any grease pressure? You guys are going to be underdogs a lot last this season. So will be until the games are less. Is there any grease pressure there for anything?
I don't think so. I think if anything, there's less noise in the background with all the firsts that we had last year. So I think this year we're just excited to get back, play in front of our fans that we know are there and do support us. So just get back to playing games and start winning more games.
Yeah, I think it'll be, I echo what he says. I think, a lot of it last year was, for me at least, I'm sure for Patrick and for Taylor, a lot of it was just kind of eye-opening experiences and stuff, and now it's kind of like we know what to expect. We're going into it. I mean, I feel a lot more confident than I did last year. I don't think it's just because I'm a freshman. I think it's just because, we've all done it before now, so.
For the seniors, this is obviously their last year. What do you guys want your legacy to be when you leave here?
We want to win a Big Ten championship.
Yeah, winning team. I mean, obviously our sophomores are good, but I think I want to see a lot from our senior class this year, and I think we're really excited to get the ball rolling and have the puck get dropped in that first game, and like you said, win a Big Ten championship.
Did you guys maybe learn not how easy it is, but how anything kind of happened in that Big Ten tournament? It's such a quick, there's no round robin or anything. Anything kind of happened.
Yeah, I think for me the biggest thing I realized, you obviously you read about it before and you kind of read about the format, but you get into the tournament, you win a couple games, and you're 3 periods away from being a Big Ten championship, regardless of how you finish the regular season. So I think it just shows, like, the way it's set up, the Big Ten championship really is up for grabs for anyone, regardless of how the regular season goes. Because as you guys know, in college hockey, like, it doesn't matter with rankings or anything. Like, if you don't play well, you can lose no matter what. So I was very that was one thing that caught me by surprise in that tournament.
Coach was talking a little bit about the trip to Alaska. What are you guys looking forward to most with that?
I'm excited. I've never been to Alaska, so it'll be nice to get up there. Obviously a long trip. I think we leave Tuesday and get back Sunday. So it's obviously a long trip. You know, we're off school for a while too. But I know for myself, I'm really excited. I know a guy like Casey Bayless, I'm excited to get back and hopefully see some family at the game. But I don't know what these guys think.
Sleeping on the flight.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I was hoping hockey was going to take me to Alaska eventually, so it's kind of another state to check off. I think it's pretty cool.
How do you guys think the rest of the Big Ten will fare this year? You know, as far as parity goes, do you think it's going to be tougher this year?
Every team gets better every year. I mean, every team. There's a few teams that have a lot of returning players. Some that lost a good core group of their guys. I mean, you can't really go into any game thinking, oh, they're going to be better than they were last year or weaker than they were last year. You got to take every game and just play your best. So I think we're going to fare well, but I can't speak for the other. I don't think anyone can say how the other teams are going to do as a sure thing.
Yeah, what are some of the things you feel like you guys need to do differently, maybe on offense, to have more production or more, keep continuing to reach the goals of the coaching?
Everyone needs to buy into our systems. I mean, which are getting the puck deep, limiting our turnovers, back checking, exploding from the D zone, and when everyone is on the same page, as you guys saw at the end of last year, when we started winning a few games, played a lot better, and we just need to do those things.
Last season was exciting for a lot of reasons because you had a lot of firsts, a lot of things that you hadn't done before, but really nobody knew how you would do against the Minnesotas and the Michigans of the world. And you did pretty well, so does that almost make it more exciting knowing that you're capable of performing at this level and now having another chance to just sort of start with a clean slate?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this year we know how every team fares, and they obviously know how these teams, like us and other teams, fare as well. So I think we're excited to just get back and start, playing these teams. They're obviously good teams. Every team in our league is a good team. So the fact that everyone's a good team and everyone knows how everyone plays a little more now and how the rinks are and how the bounces are, I think it's going to be a good year for every team.
You guys played in so many one-goal games last year. I remember with Boston College and Union specifically. How do you think that might prepare you for this year?
I think, that's, it's obviously something that we focus on, whether it be as a team or individually, just mentally. We, I know a lot of us feel that maybe we let a few of those games slip away because they were just one-goal games, and I don't know what the exact number was, but I know it was a lot of them. So I think it's a confidence thing too, though. I mean, we know we were so close in a lot of those games, so going into this year, it's like, if we just improve a little bit more here or there, we start off a little stronger and here and there, I think, it'll give us a lot of confidence.